On June 22, 2025, an aerospace engineer named Monica Jacinto Reza was hiking along a ridge in the Angeles National Forest. She waved to a friend just 30 feet ahead. Then she vanished without a trace. Despite an immediate search involving helicopters and drones, search parties found no body. The only physical evidence recovered was a beanie and a tube of lip balm. 8 months later, retired Major General William Neil McCasland left his Albuquerque home on foot. He walked into the desert, leaving his phone, his prescription glasses, and his wallet behind, and he has not been seen since. These two people are linked by a singular, highly specific technological breakthrough. They were the primary minds behind Mondaloy, a classified superalloy that serves as the backbone for the next generation of American rocket engines. These individuals are the primary architects of America's most sensitive aerospace technology, and their disappearances follow a pattern that suggests a targeted removal from the board. The government's silence regarding these cases created an information vacuum. In that silence, internet investigators and independent researchers began to build a much stranger theory. General McCasland's history is deeply intertwined with UFO lore. During his time running the Air Force Research Lab, he was cited in the 2016 WikiLeaks emails as a key contact for individuals claiming to have knowledge of unacknowledged aerospace programs. That connection led to a comparison between the properties of Mondaloy and the legendary memory metals reportedly recovered from the 1947 crash in Roswell, New Mexico. Military descriptions of the Roswell debris focused on a material that was incredibly light, yet could withstand extreme heat and return to its original shape if dented. These are the exact specifications required for the combustion chambers of modern rockets. With the creators of the material disappearing and historical links to Roswell resurfacing, the public is asking a dangerous question. Is America's most advanced aerospace alloy actually of extraterrestrial origin? To understand the origin of this metal, we have to look at the raw thrust required to push a payload into orbit. It is an environment of unimaginable heat and pressure. For decades, the U.S. military has chased a design called the oxygen-rich staged combustion cycle. It is the most efficient way to build a rocket engine, but it comes with a lethal engineering flaw. In this cycle, the engine pumps superheated, high-pressure liquid oxygen through its turbines. In that environment, traditional metals stop being containers and start acting as fuel. They ignite and disintegrate. This metallurgical failure is why the U.S. spent decades importing Russian-made RD-180 engines. We simply could not build a domestic engine that wouldn't melt itself from the inside out. The United States lacked a material on Earth capable of surviving that environment, until the invention of Mondaloy. The breakthrough didn't come from a crash site. It came from the Air Force Research Lab, where Monica Reza and her mentor Dallas Hardwick spent years grinding through terrestrial chemistry. Mondaloy is a nickel-based superalloy engineered to handle high-pressure oxygen without losing structural strength. Engineers coat the alloy with enamel glass and oxides via thermal spray. This creates a burn-resistant shield, surviving temperatures that vaporize standard steel. The proof of its origin is sitting in public patent records. Filings dating back to the late 1990s list Monica Jacinto Reza as the inventor, detailing the exact chemical composition of the material. Mondaloy is a masterpiece of human ingenuity, documented completely in the public scientific record. It was built by people, not recovered from space. But stripping away the alien mythology reveals a much more troubling reality. We are left with the question of why these specific individuals have been targeted. Monica Reza and Neil McCasland are not isolated cases. According to ThreatMap USA, they are part of a growing list of up to 10 defense researchers and nuclear officials who have died or disappeared in the last 2 years. These victims are linked by their security clearances and their work inside America's most sensitive national laboratories. In the case of Mondaloy, the human knowledge chain has been effectively severed. The foundational scientist is dead, the scaling engineer is missing, and the commanding general who oversaw its application is missing. The loss of these specific leaders has effectively erased the institutional memory and expertise behind America's most critical breakthrough in rocket propulsion. While the internet focuses on science fiction, the FBI and Congress are tracking a terrestrial enemy, hostile foreign intelligence services. These actors are actively targeting the minds responsible for keeping the U.S. military ahead of its global adversaries. A deadly shadow war to dismantle and steal American engineering is an active conflict being fought right now on our own soil.